Hey everyone. Did you guys know that here at Empower to Profit, we actually do the accounting for multiple million-dollar businesses? So we thought it'd be fun to pull back the veil a little bit and give you guys a sneak peek to what our business looks like in the background. How do we run this machine, right? How do we get everyone's books done? How do we get all the profit strategies done and all the pay allocations? How do we get everything done for all of these clients in an efficient way? So come on, take a quick listen. I'm going to keep this one real brief and short. But welcome to our channel, Empower to Profit. My name is Katrina. My business partner and I, Cheryl, we run Empower to Profit, where we help small business owners take home more money so they can continue to live out the life that they love. So we're going to hop right into it. What does it look like behind the veil of our business? I thought it'd be fun this week to kind of give you guys a sneak peek of all of the things we do to make this machine run smoothly and efficiently. If anybody knows Cheryl and I personally, we are checklist kind of gals. We love efficiency. Take out all the bull crap, stop wasting everyone's time and money, and let's get down to the nitty gritty. So let's hop in. Our first step, what we do is our onboarding process. So this took a long time to kind of work out the kinks. And to be honest, it kind of still is. It's continuously in the works. As our business shifts, so does this onboarding process. We personally use Dubsado in our business. This is an onboarding software that was a beast to get set up. But now that everything is kind of set up in the background, when you start working with us, it's usually me that gets you into that Dubsado software. And this is where we send like our welcome emails. It has workflows about forms that we need filled out, our calendar links. This is kind of the hub for bringing in new clients, where we can kind of quickly rapid fire any kind of like proposals or contracts or any kind of onboarding needs that we have. And this really helps cut down on time and effectiveness to onboarding clients, because we have like our SOPs, which is standard operating procedures, all kind of set up in the software and these workflows to make onboarding new clients a breeze. The second thing that we do is actually getting the new client set up. So one thing to keep in mind with our business is we are a fully virtual firm. So everything we do is digital. So with that, one of our biggest components that we use when we onboard is Zoom, because it's really important to Cheryl and I that when we meet with clients, we are able to see them, they're able to see us, because I would love to take out each client to dinner and have this fun meet and greet, or maybe meet at a coffee shop. But real life, we're all over the country. So I love Zoom. Sometimes we use Google Meet so we can have these interactive conversations, look each other in the eye, even if it's across state, and get to know each other. Another thing that we do in this setup is we get access to all of our clients' bank accounts, credit cards, any Venmo or Cash App that they're using, a PayPal account. We need to make sure from the get-go that we have access to all of these. So that's another important thing that we do in the very beginning setup is if we're going to be helping you with your accounting, we need access. Not everybody does it this way. Some firms only ask for statements, but I like to get our hands in it. So instead of me or Cheryl or another team member reaching out and be like, hey, I need this, hey, I need that. If we have access, we can log right in, get what we need, and get out, and leave you, the business owner, to do what's important to you. Number three, we assign. We use ClickUp for a lot of our standard operating procedures. So we have Dubsado for the onboarding and communication with clients, but we use ClickUp as our task management software. So once we onboard you as a client, we have all the information. We've kind of gone through the spiel of our Google Drive and how we're going to communicate and all of that. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to get you your own file in ClickUp. That's an internal procedure-based task management system. So when a client comes to this, so they have all different kinds of needs. Every business is a little bit different. Sometimes they need a cleanup, which means actually going back and changing the bookkeeping that's happened in their accounting software. Sometimes clients need a catch up. That means they haven't touched their accounting maybe all year. So we just need to go through and catch them up. Sometimes it's a setup. Maybe they're brand new to software and that needs to be set up for them. Sometimes there needs to be changes in their chart of accounts. So things weren't maybe categorized clearly or effectively for their specific business. So some things need to be changed and shifted around. So when ClickUp, what that allows us to do is onboard a new client and go through line by line what needs to happen in their accounting world. Whether it's like different bank accounts, credit card accounts, and this allows us to assign team members to every task so things don't fall through the cracks. One of the biggest feedbacks we get with clients who aren't happy with their current bookkeepers or accountants is that unfortunately things fall through the cracks. Not to say that we're perfect, we absolutely make mistakes and things are always going to happen, unfortunately, but we make sure at our firm we do the best that we can to have any nets to catch anything, right? So they don't slip through the cracks. And this is our ClickUp, our task management. Anything that we do on your file in the background here, it has a task in our ClickUp software and it has somebody assigned to it. So another vital tool to our firm. So after we get everything set up in ClickUp, the next pass off is to build out your profit plan. So this is where once I get everything caught up and happy in the bookkeeping and the accounting world, I pass it off to Cheryl and she kind of takes the reins and spends hours and hours and hours in the client's financial data, building that profit strategy and that profit plan that is personalized for that specific client and their business. This is where the magic happens. We've done different videos and trainings and everything of what that profit build or that profit strategy looks like broken out. So I'm not going to jump into the details of that. But this is where it happens in the process. Cheryl will look at the P&L and the balance sheet and all the transactions and break them down specifically line by line to build out those allocations specifically for that business. The next thing that we're going to do is the first meet with the client review. So this isn't like the first meet and greet, onboarding, not all that, but it's like to review their profit strategy, to go over the pay allocations, to run through the expenses and the income and the revenue, to kind of go back and forth. Like, does this look right to you? Do you think we're missing anything? This is kind of how the cookie crumbled, where the numbers all fall. And at that point, we go over the strategy for moving forward. How are we going to get you to your goals, whether that's paying off debt or growing a business, taking home more money, whatever that looks like for the client needs. The next thing that we touch on is the monthly maintenance. So now that we kind of have these operations and tasks in line, we've met with the client to review the profit strategy and their pay allocations, how that kind of works its way down. But what do we do now to maintain, right? So like I said before, every client has very different and specific needs, and we alter those specifically to that business. But what that might look like is we go in weekly, sometimes more than once a week, and categorize expenses. We're going in weekly to check bank accounts. We are opening access via Slack with clients. We are sending out monthly questions via a spreadsheet in our Google Drive. To say, these are the things we don't know what they are. Help us out. Bring us into your business a little bit more detailed. What are these things specifically? So it's this constant current machine of analyzing your business. So month close, Every single account gets reconciled and then fixed if anything needs fixing. A lot of times when different accounting firms do their bookkeeping, they don't reconcile. But reconciliations are vital to be sure that you have clean, accurate books, because it's during that reconciliation period where you find these mistakes, or where somebody may have put something extra into QuickBooks that doesn't belong there, or maybe a transfer got done incorrectly and it doesn't balance out correctly at the end of the reconciliation. So reconciliations are vital and they're non-negotiable in our business because it helps keeps everybody accurate. And then after the month's close, after everything has been reconciled and the books are clean, we send out our monthly reports. Some clients, that looks like a Loom video. Some clients like to hop on a meeting. Everybody's a little bit different. A lot of people love the video financial reviews because we're all very busy. We all have a lot of things going on. And once we kind of get the routine down and the machine running for your personal business, a lot of times it's just kind of like a touch point. Like, we meet monthly, we go over the review. If you are a profit strategy client, we will go over your profit strategy dashboard, do the touch points for that. And then if there are any following questions, we drop our scheduling link to hop on a call and let's work the problem. We are very proactive in terms of working a problem where, all right, we have identified the issue. Now let's problem solve it. And then in that problem solving, let's break it out step by step, actionable steps to see what this actually looks like to resolve it. So those are just like a few things that we do on in the background of our business. There's a whole nother other side of it, the marketing and all of that fun stuff. But I wanted to kind of bring you through what it looks like if you were a client for us, kind of how we work it in the background. So SOPs are vital. Softwares are vital. We don't have a ton of software. The software that we do have, though, we utilize, and it is invaluable. So if you guys have any other specific videos or questions that you're looking for help or tip on, please let us know in the comments. We would love to help you guys out. But enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy the rest of your summer. And as always, cheers to profit.